Today, I'm reviewing the SMSL RAW-DAC1, the latest product from their new RAW series. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So the RAW-DAC1 here, it's coming in at a price of $499 US. Now inside of here, we've got AKM's AK4191 and AK449EX DAC chips. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this kind of stuff, we saw the same setup in the SMSL SU9 Ultra and I believe the DO300EX from memory as well. And in fact, there are a lot of similarities between this and the SU9 Ultra. It's kind of like an updated SU9 Ultra or SU9 Ultra with a facelift, if you will. But let's have a look at the exterior first. So this is what the front panel looks like. We've just got the display and the multi-function knob there. Around on the business end, however, there is some differences, and this is one of the big differences between this and the SU9 Ultra. We've got for our outputs, balanced XLR, single-ended RCA outputs. For the digital input section, dual optical, dual coaxial, I2S, USB Type-C, and Bluetooth 5.1. So it's really got connectivity going on out the rear. That Bluetooth, by the way, of course, it supports LDAC and aptX HD. And the SU9 Ultra, it's only got a single optical and a single coaxial. It's got no I2S. In addition to that, it's got, well, this one has got the new interface, the new display. And this is what that new display looks like. It's fabulous. I absolutely love it. It's got the awesome SMSL menu with all the diagrams, and it's just so clearly laid out and logical. I absolutely love it. I won't go through all these options. I do just want to show you, in case you didn't see my RAW MDA1 review, I just want to show you that you can, where is it? Here it is. You can change the UI style. There are two different types, universal and graphics. Let's have a look at the universal one for a sec. So that's what it looks like. Pretty traditional. I'm glad they've got these new fonts compared to their old system. If we go back into the menu and change that to graphics, that's what it looks like. You get some, graphical display going on. On top of all that, we've got the usual stuff going on. So it's got the XMOS XU316, so it supports up to 32-bit, 768 kilohertz, DSD 512. And in addition to that, for you MQA lovers, we've got full MQA support here as well. It's got an internal power supply, which is specially designed and built in and shielded, which means there's no ugly external power brick to deal with. And on top of that, it further enhances power efficiency and lowers the power consumption. And that pretty much covers everything. I'll talk about the sound a bit. I'm not going to go too deep into it because essentially it sounds so much like the SU9 Ultra. I'll leave a card up in the screen there so you can go and have a look at that if you want to lean more into the sound, or check out the written review. There's a link in the description. But we'll talk quickly about the sound. It is typical SMSL. It's clean and transparent and neutral, yet at the same time it's got a very dynamic and organic sound. Like, instrument separation is just off the charts. It's got a pitch black, empty background. Sort of every note stands out with extreme clarity. This DAC kind of masterfully handles silence, and it makes the quiet moments as important or integral as to the experience as the music itself. So it's got really good dynamic range, the contrast between the quiet segments and the loud segments. One thing I noticed that differs from the SU9 Ultra is this one's heightened sense of energy and enthusiasm. It has more drive. It adds a liveliness to the music, which makes it, like, again, feel more dynamic. The bass hits with greater impact and authority on this one, and that gives the low end notes more depth and presence, but it's still got excellent control and clarity, of course. Now, I tested this with my Topping L70 headphone amplifier, and for a bit of a treat, I also hooked it up to my Felix Audio Elise tube amplifier, which was just amazing. That's where this DAC truly shine, like pairing it up with an excellent amp like the Elise just unlocked all its potential. The soundstage expanded noticeably. There was an increased sense of height and depth in the soundstage. You know, when you pair this DAC with some good speakers or great amp and good headphones, you wouldn't believe the audio quality that you can get out of such an affordable DAC. It is just unbelievable. And on top of that, it's just an absolute pleasure to use on the daily. It can be used as a preamp. Obviously, it's not an all-in-one, so you do need, an external headphone amplifier or powered speakers to utilize it. If you're looking for an all-in-one, SMSL has other great options too, like the RAW-DAC1. That's not quite on the level of fidelity as this one, though, in terms of raw DAC performance. Pardon the pun. But, there's not a whole lot more to say about this device except that it has now replaced the SU9 Ultra as probably my favorite mid-tier DAC around this $400 or $500 price range. I can't think of anything that outperforms this one as of this time. SMSL are just killing it. They're releasing product after product, and pretty much everything is good. Nothing is perfect, of course, but this one comes pretty darn close. Having said that, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up, Par Family audiophile style. And if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button before you go. And until next time, I'll see you later.